Welcome everybody. Thank you everybody for making it. Thank you all. Let's go. We'll kick off in 2 minutes. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Thanks for making it. We'll kick off in a few minutes. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right, let's go. Hi, folks. Thank you all for joining. As always, always a delight, folks. One of my favorite segments in the week, and anytime we have the opportunity to do it, I'm always excited. More relaxed is just refreshing because I get to learn a lot of amazing stuff myself, really. And the beautiful thing about the AI and you, it's for early adopters. And I get that. It's for people that really want to be on top of their game, be very savvy. And I'll guarantee you one thing, every week, everything we learn in little incremental phases makes a world of difference in our life in every space. I'll tell you that for sure. I mean, you'll find out that your efficiency rate will be out of the roof because you will do things that will take others a week Honestly, sometimes in 2 hours right now. The knowledge base you have, your body of work over time, it's crazy. For some of you that didn't know, if you're just joining our community for the first time, welcome on board. Smash the like button if you don't mind. Just like. Now, the other cool thing is this. You'll notice I've been playing some new songs in our community. Let me play one or two. Kind of see what it's all about. Then you'll figure out what I mean. We actually generated the song with AI. So let me play one of them so you know what I mean. For those of us that are part of the community already, you know how we do it. But just listen and see. This is crazy. We did generated this with AI. Let's see. Listen. All right, that was one of them, man. I'm feeling like a superstar now. Feeling so cool with myself that man, I generated a song. That was awesome. And you can prompt it to. It's just crazy. Listen to the second one. And most of you have done the similar one. With every step I reach for the sky, burning bright like the African sun. I won't stop till my victory is won. I rise up, never give you up the fight. I'm gonna make it, I'll reach the greatest height. All right, amazing, folks. That's the tip of the iceberg. When you're part of our community, you can actually do a lot of things. We've generated images, we've generated speaking avatars, we've generated logos, a lot of things we've worked on with AI. Crazy. Tonight, couple of things I saw this week. Let me tell you what I try to do every week. I have some folks I follow on multiple channels, LinkedIn, YouTube, and I then some news on AI. Actually, I'm presenting a seminar on AI too that I just put in my papers this week. So the point I'm making is that I try to be in the ecosystem of that space every week because I know I have to be accountable to the community to give them update on what's the story this week. So now I have to go figure out. So I love it because it keeps me on my toes also to say, okay, hey, dude, go figure out what's the new things in AI. So I just have to read a lot of watch videos, listen to the news, see some trends. Then I'll pick maybe two things and just talk about it in the community. And as you all see things also that I think is useful, feel free. Um, Type it in the chat or send me a personal one-on-one and I can research that and talk about it too. So let me challenge everybody. If you see any new AI tool out there or any new solution out there that you think might be useful to the community, just send it to me and I would be happy to talk about it also. So that's what we do really. We'll keep it very short, but very impactful. I'll tell you for sure. I love what this is my favorite part of the week. Really, I love it because I get to force myself to go see some of the new trends out there and report back to the community. So it's cool. All right. So tonight, there are a couple of things I saw. The first one I thought was crazy, very exciting. There's a tool called Pika. Some of you might have seen it. It's an art tool. And this tool, the art tool, you can actually literally go ahead and animate images and make them speak. So it's pretty cool. I thought, okay, let's see that. Now, the cool thing that happened this week was they added a new function to allow those animation to speak. In the past, they just allow you to do animation and it was pretty cool. But now you can make your animation actually start talking. So if you pick your image, your screenshot, you can actually make it to talk. So it's crazy stuff, really. I mean, I just thought it was really cool that okay, that would be a good one to kind of talk about in the community. Why not? Let's just have fun with it. All right. So I'm gonna, we'll just start with that one. Then anything else we can always dive into later. All right. Let me actually take a picture of myself here. A screenshot of myself on this platform. Then maybe I can use that as the image we'll use for the exercise tonight. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll share my screen a bit, then we can just play with it and start with that. Okay. All right, let me share my screen. All right, that's some fun stuff. Okay, so the first thing is, and typical, let me just share with us, in case you're not familiar with some of this old trend, most of the tools out there, they allow you to have like a trial version. They give you like tokens or points you can use. So my recommendation is, of course, you don't have to subscribe to anyone, but play with them for the time you might need them. So this is a cool one. So look at, well, I did one before I joined the, we started the class just to test it before so I don't embarrass, the community here that, okay, I did something. So I did one. Let me show you what I did. I said, story of a shepherd boy in Africa fighting scorpions. Just wanted to kind of play around and say, okay, let me see if it will come close to, something that makes sense. And I saw, okay, well, pretty good. It showed a shepherd boy. I don't see scorpion though, so that's a different story. So let's see, somebody else can type something that you want me to just play around so I can just put it in Pika and see what it gives us. Feel free in the community, just type something so I can put it here. Tell me what you think I should ask so that we can test it. Let's test it together. Hey, thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Yetunde. Kanelechi, thank you. Temitokpe, Amaka. All right. Oh, thank you. I'm just seeing my dance move. Thank you. Okay, can someone just type something so I can just post it so that we can just use that as our image for tonight? Just tell me anything you want me to type. Any scenario, anything that you think makes sense. Let's see. I'm waiting for you guys. Just give me anything, then I'll just type it and use that as a use case. Okay. All right. The website is Pika. Pika dot. Let me see the Pika dot art. Okay, I'll post it to the group right now. That's a good point. Pika.art. Let me post it real quick. Pika.art.home. And just use your judgment. Sometimes people just use weird, but because most of their projects are in pilot phases, so you'll notice that the one we've used very well. We've used Mid Journey. Um, we've used Run ML. Those are very good ones in our community that we've played with a lot. So those ones are we are very familiar with, definitely. But nobody's typing, but let me just give a scenario. So let me give a good scenario and say, okay, let me use the image I just grabbed right now. I don't know if it will work, because it's an image I just saw I picked up from just right now from, let's see if that works. I need an image for, let's see, picture. And let's see, yeah, this one. Let me see. All right, let me try this image. Now, the crazy thing is that this image, I can make it lip sync. Oh, it wants me to upgrade. Silly folks. Okay. So they have this lip syncing function that you can actually make your image talk, but you have to upgrade. So, but I'm not going to upgrade at the moment, really. But let me just type something so you guys will see. Let me say generate image of an African queen with braids and royalty all around with a close up shot. That's something, you know, royalty, African queen. Let's just see something. It will just let's play around it. Typically, it takes a few seconds and you see the image it generates. So let's just see how the image is now. It can actually it can speak also. And it's pretty cool, that functionality, but you have to pay for that version. So that's one thing. Let's make this keep working. There was one that I saw that I thought was one of the most surreal things I've seen in a while. It's called AppyPie. Let me send that link to us. AppyPie. So check the community right now. You see me send something. AppyPie. Thank you for correcting me, Amaka. Braids. Oh, somebody think, okay, and kaftan. Thank you, John. I'm not overthinking again. Good point. You guys are really on my case tonight. All right. So yeah, you're right, braids. Okay. So one thing I also did while that guy is running, you can log into AppyPie, AppyPie, Pie, PIE. Now let me tell you folks, this one will blow your mind. I know that. It blew my own mind, really. Tonight, everybody on this call, in the next 15 minutes before we call it a break, you know, you're going to be a developer. You're going to be writing script with language, crazy stuff. But man, you can't miss that one. Just hang in there. All right, let's look at our African queen. You can see this is beautiful. Oh, I love Africa, man. This is beautiful. Look at this, folks. You can see this is, the beauty, the royalty, it's just the glamour. And you can see, because I said bring it close up, you could see the close up shot. That is just beautiful. Now, what we can also do is you can download it naturally. So I can come in here and go ahead and download it. Boom, you get an image. You can actually extend the video. You can add 4 seconds. You can see here, let me add 4 seconds. Now, of course, when you're adding more seconds, possibly you might be asked to, yeah, it's asking me to upgrade. So, but at least we get the gist. If we can do the one for a few seconds, then we can do it for longer seconds. So, but this is beautiful, really. I like Pika because the images in Pika, from what I've seen, I don't know about you all, from what I've seen, seem to be very realistic. It is so real. The other ones I've seen, some of them are good, but not a lot of them are realistic. So I like it for that reason. Now, because of the lip syncing function, it's another dimension entirely. So let's leave that. So at least we have an idea of what this is. Play with that on your personal time. Amazing tool. Okay. Now, there are three tools I'll just talk about for you to know about. They are giving everybody wait list right now. I've checked them. So I tried to log in. None of them allows us yet. I think they are flooded with people's demand. But let me just make you know about them. The first one is called LTX Studio. Just know about it for now. Let me tell you the crazy thing about this. I read it up. You can come up with a use case. This tool would build a storyline for you, and it will develop a character you choose. It could be you, and it will create a compelling story end to end for you. This is crazy stuff, folks. Honestly, this is madness in a good way, because think about it. We're talking about Hollywood quality production. The crazy part of it is that the storyline is not like I'm coming up with some sloppy storyline. It's generated by AI too. So there are going to be good storylines. Then the imaging and the graphic, the videos, the effect, you can actually make it have light effect. Crazy stuff. Crazy. I've seen some of their use cases. I've seen some of their actual pilot. It is crazy. I tried to join, but I think we're so many on the wait list. So let's take a look at this. I mean, keep it in your radar. Once the wait list is fully, they've tested and they allow more people to come in, definitely I'll come and share it in our community. But this is crazy. I mean, I just can't. I don't know how many minutes they give you, but even if they give you 10 minutes, this is crazy stuff. You can build a story with good prompt. This is amazing stuff. All right, that's for the LTX. Let's go to the other one. The other one I saw that I just thought, okay, just be aware of it. That I thought was another cool one. All of this came out this week in terms of the balls around it. It's called Morph Studio, and it's very similar in nature. It's still storytelling, because at the end of the day, let's think about this together. Most of our movies, our scripts are really storytelling, right? We can agree. There are multiple scenes of those stories. They have hook, they have the story point, they have the ending. So these are, then they have the villain, they have the main characters. All of this are what some organizations are focused on, just that domain area of storytelling. So this is another one called Morph Studio. So look out for that too. Once they allow more people to test it and it's more mainstream, I'll bring it to the community for us to know about it. But I saw it this week. I said, okay, and it was popular around Twitter, around different boards. I said, okay, let me just share it for us to just know about it. Let me see another one that was okay. Another one that was big this week. Let me quickly show you guys. Emo, or is it Emo? I don't know how Emo, I think Emo is one of the tools that was built by Alibaba. So Alibaba is also in that space. Of course, everybody's getting into that space right now. So Alibaba, the main Alibaba is also in that space. So now they have an amazing image generation for portraits and audio to really, they're very visual. The one I saw was for the Mona Lisa drawing, and they made the Mona Lisa drawing to start talking, real good animation, the facial expression, you can make it laugh, you can make it smile, it was just brilliant the way they did it. So look up for that too. So everybody is playing game. Look at, look at, okay, I see the Mona Lisa here. So you can see here, you can make the same Mona Lisa, you can make Mona Lisa cry, you can make Mona Lisa smile. I mean, this is crazy stuff, but this is what everybody is doing right now. Everybody's trying to outdo everybody. Of course, these are the different code and script around it. Now, there's one I saw this week. Let me just share it for the purpose of knowledge, right? This one blew my mind too. And we're about to get to the programming one in a bit. But this one just scattered my thinking, really. Let me show you. It's called Humi.ai. Hume.ai. Let me share this screen. Oh boy, this one is crazy. You know what this does, ladies and gentlemen? As all of us are watching this channel right now, and we are all watching from your home, I can install an API that will be tracking everybody on this call and showing me your expression in real time. And it will be analyzing your expression in real time. And it will be telling me, hey, most of your people, your community, people are smiling, people are tired, people need to rest. It will be giving me real life analysis. Crazy stuff. And you know the crazy part of it, I tested it. It works. It's creepy. Honestly, it's so creepy. Creepy to the worst extent you can think about. Because I was, you can imagine you smiling, making a smiley face, frowning face, and this thing is just analyzing me. And I was just freaking out that, wow, this is crazy. And all my expression, it was getting it actually. I was trying to kind of beat it and play with it and say, okay, well, maybe it will not recognize this. It was really, really effective. So it was scary. I was saying, oh my God, okay, this is crazy stuff. This is crazy. I mean, I don't, I was, my first instinct, to be honest, pardon me if you're not one of the people that believe this, my first instinct was this should be illegal. Because really it was crazy that, so it means if I have an interview with you, I can install a script that can technically tell me how you feel. They may not call it like a um what do you call the one for line? What do you call the one poly what do we call the one for line? I've forgotten now. But anyway, the tool we use to test if you're lying or not, polygraph. Is it polygraph? Okay. So the point is that you can, they won't call it that, but if I ask a question, oh, are you happy about this role? In my screen, I'm checking the image for happiness and you're not smiling. So polygraph, thank you. Then I'll know you're lying, really. So technically, I can. That's what it is, really. That's what it is. It's crazy stuff. And this one blew my mind. But let me log in and show you guys. This one got me real good. Let me see if I can. Now it might not allow me to log in because let me see if it allows me to do video. So you guys will see what I mean. Let me see if I can log in here. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. But if you have time, play with this. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can. This would be nice to kind of test it if I can have access to it. Let me see. See. All right, let's see. All right, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me try if this works on this webcam. It might, I don't think it will. Let me see if it allows me to override video. All right, let me be sure I'm still seeing you guys. Okay. So you guys watch some craziness. Can you see this thing analyzing me already? Can you guys see on the right side? Can you see it scoring my emotion? So let me smile. Can you see it staying amusement? Let me frown. Concentration, confusion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy stuff. This is, you can see boredom, calmness, concentration, and it's analyzing all the data in real time. This is crazy stuff, folks. I mean, if this is not crazy, and let me tell you the crazy part of it. Every one of these data point, I can download the expression. It will give me the aggregate expression of that conversation. So all of you on this call, I can analyze everybody's expression and it will give me recommendation and how the community feels at any point in time in aggregate and give me recommendation on what to do. Brilliantly crazy. This is crazy stuff. I mean, let me see if you guys, what do you guys think about that? Let me see. I mean, listen, man, my role is to try and make us every day just empowered, knowledgeable a little bit every day. Like I said, mine is to research some of the leading tools out there. It's a lot of research, but it's fun research because it makes you, um, you know, more relevant because you know what's out there any point in time. But this is the most recent, and a mentor friend of mine, she and I was on a call and we're talking, and she told me about this that and you guys look out for it's a global mentorship we are working on right now. Some of the best in the world, some of them are Nobel laureates, some of them you will see crazy, crazy, amazing stuff. Some CEOs, some leaders of industries all over the world coming to mentor our community. It's a program like a masterclass thing coming up. Look out for that very soon. But she was one that told me, hey, these are tools out there, blah blah. I said, really? Then I did my research and this blew my mind. You guys can see me now, you can analyze me. But anyway, let me get out of this too, so you guys will not overanalyze my life here. All right, let me get out of this too. But man, this is crazy stuff. This is just the peak of madness in a good way. I don't know what else to call this. Anyway, let's leave that one. So we touched another lovely tool, Yumi. I was hoping to do that on next week, but hey, why not? Why the heck? We might still show it, but that is crazy, guys. Crazy. If this doesn't excite you, I don't know what will excite you, man, because all of us are psychoanalyzed right now. Crazy. The final one before we check out, folks, in the next 6, 7 minutes is I said before you leave here, you're going to be a coder. Go to AppyPie, AppyPie, and just go to any of this. You can see no code development platform, no code design platform. You can design different things. You can build application. Let's start with building a simple application. All of us can build something right now. And I will just think to myself and say, okay, you guys can see I have some application already built, but let me build a different one. And just come here and say, all right, let's go to which business do you work on? I'll just say, let's choose something. Let's go mobile app. Let's go and say, let's say which business. Let's say cyber. You know. All right. Let me go back. Trying to figure out user action. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's go home again. I played to build an app. Okay. Let me go to app builder. Yep. App builder. I just want to show you, how we can build an app here. Or did I use my limit already? Um, Let me check something, people. Do I have a limit? Let's see. User action. Okay. I think. All right. Let me do something else. It probably because I'm using the free version. It only allows me to build. Okay. All right. I see. So I think I may need to. Okay. All right, let me stop sharing. I'll just use a different email so that we can use it to test. Let me sign out and use a different email so we can use that to test it. Let me log out. Then I'll test it with a different email so we can appreciate it. So let me share my screen again. We can just see it's fresh. Let me go back and share my screen. For those of us just joining, if you don't mind, would appreciate. Give us a like button. Let's just have fun together, folks. It's always my best time of the, for some of you might not understand why. Because it's amazing what you learn every day when you go to this AI portal. It's crazy. I love it so much because we get to learn a lot of good stuff, a lot of amazing, amazing initiative out there. All right, let me see. All right, no code development. Let's see. Website builder. Let me try website builder. Maybe that might work for us. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go back. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let me start a new business. Okay, let's start a new business. Let's start a new business here. Let's go back. Let me go back to share my screen. Oh, I was not sharing the screen. Sorry. Okay, so let me share my screen. So you can see here, what do I want to build? Responsive website. Let me say responsive website. Says tell us the name of the business. So let's call it, all right, for the purpose of our exercise, let's call it skill with um, consulting. Just one. What is the business? Education. What's our style? We call it green. So you guys can see what we're trying to do right now. I built mobile app, but now let me just play with website. So we're going to build website in 5 minutes. We'll be done real quick. Some of us have seen some tools like this, but this is really, really amazing. Um, oh, dang, really, seriously. All right. Um, what's included? Crap. Okay. You know what? You know what? Did this guy change their model? All right. Let me go back. 1 second, folks. Let me go back. These guys are switching on us. Okay. Let me go back and let's see. They used to give us trial version. So I'm surprised they switched on us. Let's see if we can get the trial version again. 1 second. Let me see if I can get that going. Huh. I'm surprised. Let's see. And welcome for those of us that just joined. We were playing with some crazy tools earlier on. One of them was, and don't worry, I'll send the list of those tools for us to just play with them. They are just amazing tools to play with. If you want to kind of uh, play with the tool, those tools are really, really amazing tools to play with, really. All right, let's try another one. I think I exhausted my trial version. So let me try with a different email. Let's try with a different email. Sign up with Google. Okay, use another account. Perfect. All right, let me use a different Google account. So, oh crap. Sending me some code. Let me verify the code so we can see it. Yes, it's me. Yep. Okay. But it's a cool tool. Honestly, you'll be surprised what we can build. I built a mobile app in about 10 minutes. It was crazy. So let me share my screen now. Now it's fine now. Built a mobile app in 10 minutes. It was crazy stuff, really, folks. Let me quickly show you real quick. Okay, let's go back. Present, share screen. All right, let's go back here. Okay. Yep. All right, you can see here. So normally to ask me for accepting the update, I said yes. I used a different email. So now let's try and build something now. App builder. I hope they still give us the trial version. Okay, I think they did. They did. Let's try native mobile application. Let's call it skill with just an example, consulting. Use the category. We said education earlier on. Let's say business, green. All right. So now it says what select my device. I selected Android, right? So let's see. And when you have time, play with this. You're not going to do any crazy thing, but at least you'll get to see some of the ease of actually building some of this. Test your app in an interactive simulator. All right. So, all right. So the gist is that you can come here and just customize it. I made this a simple app, but really you can, if I choose to customize it, I can put a lot of things, put images and all that. Um, I think they just changed their model. As of last week, you didn't need to pay for the trial version. And I was able to build a few solutions there. So I guess they changed the old script on us right now. But for most of us, let me just quickly, for the fun of it, for those of us that did not see what we did in the earlier segment, which was really for the Yumi, Yumi is one of those app out there that allows you to actually go in and analyze people's expression in real time. So go to Yumi.ai. Let me show you the screen real quick. I think this is crazy right now. Just go there, go to try the playground, and you can analyze anything. You know, you can go in and go in real time. And I showed mine as an example. You can see this dude analyzing me straight up. You can see calmness, concentration. It's just crazy. So this is one tool I think we can go away with. Okay, this is just spot on right now. Oh, somebody said rebuild Kahoot. That's a good one. I think there are some tools out there that we can actually use to. There was one we used. What's the name of that source code? Let me see if we can remember that. There was one we used before. Can somebody remember that tool we used some weeks back? It's called source code AI, something like that, which was really good last a few weeks ago. I'll check that out and segment that. One thing I'll also challenge everybody is if you have time, go to skillwid.io, co, I believe. It's a portal where we put a lot of our AI tools that we think are good. So you can just go there and you will see a lot of great tools that we think are really cool out there. So when you have the time, just check it out. Let me share the screen with you. So what we do with the platform is simple. You can just like for those of us, checking out resumes, just take a look at some of the tools we have out there, and we'll keep enhancing it. There are a few things we just found out. We're just going to keep adding, removing, adding. So that's the goal for us. That at least we can always keep our community very informed on some of those tools out there within the community to use and leverage. So I guess that's the key for tonight. Let me take a few questions and we bounce. But don't forget the takeaway. We went to Pika to generate some images. They have some new things you can actually mirror yourself talking. Then we went to Yumi. Yumi dot uh, Yumi is one of those tools that can analyze us and your video in real time and let you have an idea of what. So be careful when you're on video calls now because people are analyzing you really, especially if it's a um, especially government interviews or anything like that. So don't think somebody's not analyzing you and I. They are really with the tools right now. It's crazy, especially if it's out of the country. If somebody's interviewing you from Abu Dhabi, I guarantee you they're analyzing you, or anywhere that's the laws are not as strict. Somebody's analyzing you, and there are no laws protecting that. So prepare for stuff like that. Let's see another one. Okay, somebody said the best thing that will eventually happen to us is that we all go back to farm when we are detached from technology. Well, that's a good one. Hopefully, we can use technology to make more food available, right? Okay, somebody said, I can tell your HR jumps at this kind of technology easily. I agree. I mean, well, HR will be a little bit nervous though because of compliance if it's in North America. So even though they would want it, but compliance would constrain them. All right. Somebody said kindly. Okay, thank you so much, Dimeji. Thank you. Please kindly remember to drop all the links, please. I will make sure I do that. Let me try and do that right now as we speak. So you all have access to some of those links immediately, and I'll send it to the community also. One thing I'll challenge you, just keep showing up, folks. Weekly, like I said, personally, this is my favorite segment every week because we get to just relax, learn from different trends out there. And my commitment to the community is weekly. We try and talk about something. If we don't do live, I'll record it and send it to the community. Go figure out some of the new tools out there. Let's see. Somebody said, "Wow!" But this is the reality. Really, this is our new normal. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. Please don't forget to like the pages. And for those of us joining the March 2nd class on Saturday, I look forward to that. A lot of you have registered already. Thank you so much. Thank you. And let's just have fun together. It's going to be a blast. If and that's all we got for tonight. Thank you. Enjoy time with your family. God bless. Talk to you all soon. And before I leave, I'm going to jam our song. We should be proud of it. That's part of our AI song that we did from from this program. All right, let's jam it.
As I step into the rhythm of the night, feel the beat that we can get high. In the midst of the crowd, my heart beats strong. Melody all night long. Dancing to the groove of the light. Keep within like a push and shove. Rapping in sweet embrace. That was all the celebration of love's grace. As I step into the rhythm, from the bottom to the top, I'm rising. With every step I reach for the sky, burning bright like the African sun. I won't stop till my victory is won. I rise up, never defeat up the fight. I'm gonna make it, I'll reach the greatest height. No one can hold me down, I'm breaking free. I'm on my way to success, just watch and see. From the bottom to the top, I'm rising. With every step I reach for the sky, burning bright like the African sun. I won't stop till my victory is won. I rise up, never defeat up the fight. I'm gonna make it, I'll reach the greatest height. No one can hold me down, I'm breaking free. I'm on my way to success, just watch and see. From the bottom to the top, I'm rising. With every step I reach for the sky, burning bright like the African sun. I won't stop till my victory is won. I rise up, never defeat up the fight. I'm gonna make it, I'll reach the greatest height. No one can hold me down, I'm breaking free. I'm on my way to success, just watch and see. From the bottom to the